Yo, the world famous Missy Elliott, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, baby?
I'm fine, chilling.
I love her. This is my favorite girl in the world. You don't even know. But anyway, how do you see the current state of hip hop right now? With all this battling, the negative, the positive, just the being number one right now. How do you see the current state of hip hop?
God, the state of hip hop right now. I mean, I don't really focus on, what's happening in hip hop right now. I know where I want to take it, and that's if you have the album, or anybody that has the album know that a lot of my songs is old school. I think, we kind of fallen out of what hip hop meant to, my generation. It was more like an art, and it wasn't for a paycheck, because we wasn't getting the kind of money that rappers get to have now. Well, I'm acting like I've been back in that day, but I don't think.
I remember Sister.
I don't think they were seeing that kind of money that people get to see now. So instead of it being an art, it's more like a check.
What female MCs inspired you? Because like you remind me of the old school girls before. You remind me of Salt and Pepper in their prime. You remind me of MC Light in her prime. Like you bring that element to the game right now, 2003. I mean, is that what you're trying to do? I mean,
I mean, for as female MCs, God, I mean, all of those that you named was a big influence for me. Salt and Pepper, most definitely, because I felt like not only were they just hot MCs, they were trendsetters. They were females who you wanted to see how they was gonna, how they hair, how they was gonna, like
the new single, the first verse, the last one, about the man's genitalia, but that record right there got a sample in it with a Jam Master Jay Run DMC in it. Missy Elliott.
I think Missy Elliott is the most innovative and creative person in the game today. I think that new album is a perfect 10. I read her comments, I read a lot of interviews, I listened to the album, the way they make she records. I think she's instrumental in bringing the idea and the awareness of how to make a real rap record back. Like her things are never one theme.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's taking it back. I mean, I guess what comes around goes around, but Missy Elliott is the initiator of the next school.
Next school. Let me ask you, do you like the record she used Peter Piper in her new single? What did you think about that when you heard that?
I thought it was nice.
I mean, now that's like the biggest record in the world almost right now.
Yeah, it's real crazy. And now you got a whole new generation of people wondering, what sample is that? Especially I'm talking about the little kids, like the DJs and us that grew up with the record, and we know what it is. And this new generation will hear Missy record, and then somewhere along the line they'll probably go and hear the Fathers or somebody play our version, and they'll go, "Isn't that the Missy record?"
And like,
no, this is Run DMC, and they'll get an education on it. So that's very helpful in educating the younger generation on rap before Run DMC, because everybody think we started it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's what you're trying to do with the Adidas shoes.
Yes, I think we should preserve it. To me, hip hop and music used to be like a sport for us. That's all we got.
Right.
Trying to venture off in the movie spots and stuff like that, but music is what is our love first, and rhythms, all of that, rhymes. That's us. And
my daughter want to know. Is that you spinning on your head in the video? Did you do that? How did they do that shot?
That's a trick. But I do a little something. But no, that was a trick. That was a trick.
I'm the deaf, but hip hop has a certain foundation with this music that's gonna be around beyond the pop and the R&B to me. And when do you see yourself like 20 years from now, like Missy Elliott? You know what I mean?
Missy Elliott 20 years from now, I just hope I'm, still around. I pray to God that I'm still living.
Right.
I think I've established, for as my financial status, to live like I live now, and that's in smart investing, not just spending, but for the most part, I just want to be living.
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott is a trendsetter. She's her own style, and hopefully she'll inspire a lot of women to want to be like her. She's beautiful.
Who's your favorite female rapper? Missy. Isn't she hot?
So still taking care of my mother.
Is it hard to have a relationship in this game?
Of course it is. I mean, you got people. Like, you deal with. Say if you deal with this guy. Well, I know not you, but say you deal with this guy, and it's like you say, okay, we'll go to your house, and he didn't snuck off and called and told his whole family, and there's like 20 nephews out there, 16 nieces, autographs. Yeah, so it's very, very, very hard. And plus, when you're kind of like a woman who has, you know, a lot, and because, you know, we used to, back in the day, it was always the girls being dependent on the guys and just feeling like, you know, I got to get with the hottest drug dealer or whatever. But now it's women are more, you know, independent. They out there making that same money. So it's like guys is really like,
I don't know how many male rappers right now make them want to Missy Elliott.
What do you think about Missy Elliott?
Okay, folks, gotta wrap
Innovator,
it up.
definitely an innovator. You know, she
wrap it up.
brings so much to the game, production-wise, lyrical-wise. It's a beautiful thing.
Light was just giving you the straight up dual lyrics that you felt like somebody got to be writing her rhymes, because it's just crazy. Like, you know, she just had the craziest lyrics ever. And, you know, just her, Antoinette with the battle, Roxanne, all of them, you know, all of the old school female MCs, I love.
New one, is that a Light sample or is that a hold on? I'm trying to. I always want to.
It's MC Light. I did the vocals, but it's my voice, but it's from Light. She said
right?
that on Self-Destruction.
Self-Destruction, right? What do we talk about?
It's my new artist right here.
Thank you.
Make sure. I'm telling. See, now you know I'm old school, but I got a doll that didn't went back this far, and I got that from June. All right, so.
How do we get clearance?
You know what? I'm gonna go.
What are you bumping to right now? Like, what are you listening to right now?
I mean, what I'm listening to right now is basically the same old school. I listen to the Barges. I listen to old Shaka Khan. I listen to old Michael Jackson. I listen to Light, especially God, what's the record? Slave to the Rhythm. That, like, I love that record. God, Latifah, like all the old school, Rakim, all the old school rappers. Like, I listen to that. That's all. People don't even like riding in my car because that's all they gonna hear.
Do you like to write for people?
Oh, I love to write for people. Yeah, I mean, I love writing probably more than being an artist. That's writing is where I make my money from.
Oh my God.
That's where my checks come from. So I love to write.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
And how's your relationship with Timbaland?
Oh, Timbaland, that's my brother. I love Timbaland. Yeah. He was supposed to come here, but you know, some things happened in his family, so he couldn't make it here. But yeah.
I see the murals of Aaliyah and all that in your video. Is that something that you're going to continue through your career, or is just how you feel right now, or is it really?
As long as I make videos, you're gonna always catch an Aaliyah picture in there. And now, you know, I just feel like we have to pay homage to all the, you know, fallen soldiers, from Pac to Biggie to Jay, you know, to everybody, to Lisa. So as long as I make videos, they'll always be in my videos.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
You know, I really want to do one day. I gotta come hang out with you for a day.
Yes.
See what it's like, you know, and let the world see what's up with really Missy Elliott.
Bring some aspirins, because I got a headache. So you will have a headache, especially when they start kicking this budget money around.